Hey, my name is Ralph and I'm with Flexfilm. In this video, I wanted to help you guys distinguish the difference between just a simple quality control issue that you may have with your window film versus a window film failure, which would result in a warranty claim. Let's start off with a quality control issue. These are typically more frequent. Everybody that sells or distributes film, manufactures film, they're going to have to deal somehow with their customers with these quality control issues. It could result it doesn't matter how it happens. You're going to receive the film, you're going to open the box, and there's probably right there going to be a problem. It may be a problem that you can see right there out of the box. It may be a problem that you may not be able to discover until after you install it. But generally, the quality control issues typically, are short-term, like meaning that you discover them, you call the distributor or the manufacturer, and then the remedy for the problem is simply to replace the film as quickly as possible. And some examples of quality control issues could be, static and curl, or maybe the shade is off, or maybe the glue's not good, or maybe the hard coat is scratching. I can sit here and play with this all day long. Everybody gets that roll of film and there's something wrong with it. Even a forklift might have jabbed through it, or whatever. Shipping problems, got wet. We can keep going on and on for that. But that is strictly quality control. A lot of people will confuse quality control with warranty. Like, hey, I got a lifetime warranty and I got this film. Listen, most companies have to replace film that have quality control issues anyway, okay? That's what they do, that's what they should do, that's probably what they will do. Now, let's look at a window film failure, okay? A window film failure is typically window film that's been already installed, and some period of time has gone by. I don't really know how much time has gone by. I'm just going to say for this conversation, let's just kind of go with like 6 months, okay? You see, a window film failure is usually a result of the film being exposed to the sun for long periods of time. And then we get these, the famous wording, which could be fading, color change, peeling, cracking, adhesive failure, delamination. You've heard the buzzwords, okay? And I want to quickly run through some of those buzzwords because each one of those buzzwords usually has a specific type of failure. And then once we understand the difference between a failure and a window film quality control issue, it kind of makes it easy for us to know what to do from there with our distributor. But quickly, I just want to go through this. Color instability just means the window film's either faded or as it's faded, it's maybe slightly changed colors or greatly changed colors to purple. And then you've got fading itself, which goes in hand with color change. Fading it results in color change. Peeling is actually a mounting adhesive failure, which when the film comes away from the glass. And then we got cracking. That's usually a hard coat issue. When the hard coat begins to flake off over time, it starts to crack. And then the adhesive failure. Adhesive failure is just a broad term because adhesive failure can certainly cover a lot of different things the film can do. The bubbles, the finger bubbles, the blurriness. I could just keep going with all the different types of adhesive failures, but the glue starts to smell bad, it looks bad, blurry. You know what adhesive failure is. And then of course, delamination. Delamination is not peeling. It can look like peeling. It's when there's usually a multiple ply film involved and the glue in the middle fails and it starts to get blurry, then it might actually separate. Finger bubbles can come there or other bubbles. It's just kind of nasty, but if it delaminates, that means it's separating. That's all that means. But anyway, a lot of people get confused between these warranty claims that they make with with film failures versus just these short-term quality control issues. And I just wanted to kind of clear that up because there is a little gray area in there. You could have a window film with some bad glue, and it was definitely considered quality control because the glue was bad right off the roll, and maybe it was put on, and maybe an hour after the car left, the film started to peel, and then maybe the customer didn't come back for 2 weeks, and then a lot of times window tenders may want to claim that on their warranty, like, hey, you got to pay me for labor, and replacement of the film, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to be happy because the film failed. Well, the film really didn't technically fail. It probably didn't have enough time to fail. You know, the glue was bad out of the box. It just took a couple of weeks for the problem to arise, you know, and come back in and be noted. So just remember, film failures just usually distinctively, you know, are from exposure, overexposure, long-term exposure from the sun, and which results in a lot of the wording that you see in the warranties themselves. Quality control, you know, out of the box, man. Sometimes it takes weeks or days or maybe sometimes months to discover quality control issues. And once they bleed on into months and, you know, if you have a really good distributor, they should take care of you, and they should probably give you the benefit of the doubt on that stuff. Not trying to tell people what to do, just giving my 2 cents on this. But anyway, I'm glad y'all are watching the video. I think maybe this helps people understand the difference between these quality control issues and these window film failures. And there's just a little gray area in the middle that I think sometimes have to be dealt with the distributors in a real creative way. But thanks for watching. I hope this has helped you.